Speaking of Eminem, and this is something that we reported that a lot of outlets didn't pick up on until after we got it, Eminem has officially entered the top 10 best-selling artists of all time. So we're talking every genre, everything into one. He is officially entered the top 10. He was number 11 for a while. Boom, entered the top 10. And he's still got, I'm sure he's still going to drop albums, so he's got a long ways to go. And he's only like, I think 1 point something million, maybe 2 million away from the 9th spot. So he's probably going to reach, I think when his career is said and done, he'll probably reach like 7th, 8th, maybe even 6th or 5th. It might be top 5. But let's go over the article. According to Chartmasters, actually, I don't really have to go over the article because we posted ourselves. What am I talking about? So we posted ourselves on our platform. I'll just go on the Twitter version because it's a little bit easier to read. Eminem has officially entered the top 10 list of best-selling artists of all time. Eminem is sitting at 207,239,000 sold in total sales. Eminem beat Led Zeppelin by 41,000 copies to take the 10th spot on the best-selling artist of all time list. So who holds the number 1 spot? The Beatles. They have sold 423,610,000 copies. And Michael Jackson comes in at number 2 with 338,595,000 copies. Currently, though, Eminem is the only one in rap music to do this. So let me go over the website that does this is Chartmasters. But there's a lot of questions about what is these numbers. Are they worldwide? Are they just America? Are they just albums? Are they just singles mixed with albums? I'm being told, or at least based off what I'm seeing, is that how it works. The table above shows the top artists of all time using the following ratios: studio albums, other LPs, physical singles, digital singles, and streaming. Equivalent album sales of album tracks. So, this includes everything, but the number's a little bit skewed from what I've seen. Because I think Eminem sold a lot more. How much has Eminem sold in total? They're saying 227.5 million certified albums and singles in the United States, in his home country. But on here, on the actual website, which is Chartmasters, they say Eminem comes at number 10 with 207,286,000 sold. It was updated as of September 26th. So they're saying other LPs, physical singles, digital singles, streams, and then total. Studio albums, all that. But they're saying this is in America, from what I'm getting. So Eminem worldwide is reportedly sold about 500 million copies worldwide. These are numbers in America. So Eminem is at number 10 with 207,286,000. So 207, 286. He beat Led Zeppelin, which is at 207, 204. 207,204,000. Now, Elton John is at number 9 with 208,575. So he's only about, you want to say, 1.3 million away from getting the number 9 spot, Eminem. So he's going to beat Elton John, I'm pretty sure, because Elton John is not as relevant as Eminem is right now. You have to remember, too, Eminem right now is like the current, on this list, the only artist actually releasing music still. So he's still got a little ways to go. If he starts dropping, if he still drops like 2 to 3 albums, 4 albums after all this, he's still got a long ways to go. He's like the LeBron James of this shit right now, that he's still going. So you got Elton John at number 9. You got Frank Sinatra at number 8 with 231 million. So that's a huge jump. To go from 207 to 231, you're going to have to sell about, what, I want to say 217, 227, 237. You want to sell about 20-something million, 24 million albums you have to sell to reach Frank Sinatra. And by the time you sell that, Frank Sinatra himself has sold more. So, it's going to take a little while for him to get to number 8 spot with Frank Sinatra, but I think he'll do it. I think he'll reach Pink Floyd, which is at number 7 with 238 million. And then you got the Rolling Stones at number 6 with 244 million. Got Madonna at number 5 with 248 million. You got Queen at number 4 with 279 million. You got Elvis Presley at number 3 with 321 million. So I think Eminem is going to get at least the 7. Pink Floyd, which is 238 million. I don't think he's going to. He might reach the Rolling Stones at number 6 with 244 million. Maybe even Madonna number 5 with 248 million. But the fact is, Eminem is the only rap artist to do this. Only artist that was released in the 90s. A lot of these artists did not come out in the 90s, bro. These guys came out in the fucking 80s. So they've been doing it for a long minute. Eminem still you could say fresh, man. He's been in the game for what, 20 years, 21, something like that. So he's still, you might say that's a long time, but he's still, compared to everybody else on this list, the Beatles, Michael Jackson fucking was doing shit in the 70s, bro. So that's a huge jump. A lot of these people have earlier jumps on their careers. So the fact that Eminem's catching up to a lot of these people is interesting in itself. But I don't know how accurate this is because you can edit this stuff. There's a pen right next to the names. But you have to, the content is for silver, ads free, gold, pro, and fan members only. So you have to join, and then you can start, I think edit. Let me see. So there's artist/fan. Follow one artist, track the current success, explore. So you can't do really anything on that tier. Professional, and then there's investor, DSP's market reports. Silver, access articles, main rankings, comment pages. So yeah, you can't really edit it, I guess. But you can own, like, you can get a membership on Chartmasters and start kind of giving your 2 cents on things. Yeah, so Eminem entered the top 10 officially. We reported on it. There's a few little Twitter pages, Eminem fan pages that reported on it, which is where I got my information from. And then we reported on it, and it went viral again. We were at I don't know how many views, probably 300, 400,000 for Eminem. That's huge because we just Eminem hasn't been trending or anything. And then more outlets starting to pick up on it. So it's just interesting overall. Eminem has reached top 10, so I think he's gonna reach at least 7 or 8, maybe even 6. There's a possibility to reach 5, top 5 of all time. But regardless, for hip hop's sake, that is huge. I know a lot of people, when I tweeted this out, posted on the Diverse Mentality Twitter page, there's people that are saying, oh, he only did this because he's white. It's like, come on, guys. Give respect where it's due. Yes, white helped him, but where are other white rappers? All these artists on this list are white besides Michael Jackson. By the way, in the top 10. You got Elton John, Frank Sinatra, Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, Madonna, Queen, Elvis Presley, and the Beatles. They're all white besides Michael Jackson. And people are like, it's all white people. Well, the sad reality of it is white people actually purchase music. So if you're mad about that, then other races need to purchase more music. I don't know what else to say at that point. I don't know why it's always a race thing when it comes to Eminem. It's like white, black. Oh, he's white because he's doing it. Why can't we just... The problem with America that we have is we see a lot of white, black, white race. Just look at the content, the music. Is Eminem respecting the culture? Is Eminem delivering great music? Yes. Period. End of conversation. White, black, pink, purple, piccolo, green. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, it was just interesting to see this. I was looking through the whole, I was scrolling through. I ain't see 50 in here, which I was like, what the fuck? Because 50's done a lot, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with these numbers. I might have missed it. I might be tripping. But I didn't see 50 on this list. So something's going on because 50 should be on here at some point. You got Drake, because people are like, where's Drake? Drake's talking about, he's this hot shit artist. Drake's at number 41 with 120 million sold. So he's going to do a lot better on the singles section because he is an artist that came out when singles were mainly prominent. But albums-wise, he's not doing as well as, of course, Eminem and stuff like that. So, yeah, shout out to Eminem, man. Congratulations. Round of applause for him doing his thing as an artist and continuing moving forward. So,